Hi, welcome to this week's Chamber Report. Our featured sponsor this week is Sunshine Gas Stop, and you need to make a plan to stop by and pick up a Godfather's Pizza, and they have a lot of new hot-to-go items, so stop in and see the team up at Sunshine Gas and not only fill your tank with gas, but get some of those goodies they always have. Well, today I'm here with Wyatt.
Howdy.
And we're going to talk about the next 10 days. That's what my theme is. One day at a time, if I can get through the next 10 days, or if the chamber can. We have just counted 7 events in 10 days, so you have to be patient. If you call the office and I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just confused. Anyway, but we're talking about what's going to happen the weekend of June 13th and on Monday, June 15th. And on June 13th, we're going to have the Rock River Water Trail trip.
Ooh, fun.
So yes, it's a great time. So we're inviting people to pre-register, so we can plan the food and stuff. So we're going to take off. We're going to have two times you can take off in the morning on Saturday morning.
Okay.
You can meet at the park at 8:30 or 9:30 in the morning, and then you'd be on the river at 9:30 or 10:30. So we did this last year, and we planned a very ambitious route. It happened to be a day that it was over 100 degrees,
Ooh.
and the wind was blowing about just as equally as strong from the south. So it was a very long trip for people. So we made the committee made the strategic decision that we're going to start. We're starting closer in, and so the trip is only going to be, depending on how fast you paddle, an hour to 2.5 hours. I mean, last year we had one guy that paddled the whole distance in like record time. He was like determined, but this is going to be a leisurely trip.
Okay. So you said they meet down at the park.
The park,
Is that
yes.
where they're launching from as well?
No. We meet there. We'll have a bus. We're going to take all their canoes and kayaks, and we'll get them on the river. Then we'll take a bus with the passengers in them and take them down to where they start. So they just have to get on their canoe or kayak and paddle down the river. We do have kayaks and canoes available, so you can it's $45 if you want to use a canoe or kayak.
Okay.
If you use a canoe, you want a second person, they pay $35, so it's you can save a little bit of money. Or if you have your own, it's $35. That includes the transportation. Before you get on the river, we're going to give you bottles of water. We're going to give you snack to have on the river, so you have plenty to munch on the river. And then when you return, we're going to have dinner available for you. So it's going to be we're going to have a great lunch and just a really fun time for everybody. So it's a great thing to see the river and the wildlife, and it's going to be a much shadier trip this year. So
and like you said, that for the water and everything, I've done a few canoeing expeditions as well, and that very important on those hot days to stay very hydrated, especially out there in the water.
Absolutely. So
we'll
we'll provide that. Last year, I think we gave everybody 5 little of those cuties, and I think they were all gone. I mean, everybody ate 5 along on the river trip, but so you'll have plenty to eat. It's really a nice time, and when you get back, we give everybody a $5 token for take 16, and you can go there and have a root beer or beer or whatever you want to have, and hydrate a little more when you're done. So it's a fun trip, and it's a good partnership, and we want people to enjoy the river. Last year, people on the river, they actually found some artifacts. Some of them found coins. Some of them one of them, I think, found a piece of like an old bottle.
Oh, really?
So you can discover things too. So make your plans to come. We ask that you register by June 8th so we can get the food plan. I know that's not a very long timeline, but I'm sure you can get it done.
Where was the launch spot again, though?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you where the launch is because it's actually on private property. Oh. So we got permission to go to launch from private property.
Okay.
So, but it'll be about an hour and a half to 2.5 hour trip.
Okay.
So it's not going to be, you're not going to completely wear out.
Okay.
And then on Monday night, we have a fun activity for kids. And we've done this before. I think this is our 6th or 7th year. And we call it Touch a Truck Night. Okay. And Wyatt is modeling. He's a model. You didn't know that. He's modeling what we're going to give away. So we have 300 of these America 250 caps that we'll give to all the kids, the first 300 kids that come to Touch a Truck Night. And it's just, we've had wonderful participation. We send all the businesses that have vehicles are welcome to come up and park them in the parking lot. And the kids get to go and meet the drivers and talk to the drivers, and they get on, some of them are allowed to crawl in the cabs, and they have so much fun. Of course, there's lots of honking horns, if the weather's nice, the fire department might be there with their spray truck, so the kids can get a little wet. The Historical Society, they're great partners with us. They're going to do hot dog and chips and cookies, and then root beer for a fundraiser. So it's a free will donation, so people can come up there and eat.
And that fundraiser helps
the Historical Society, and so they do all the work for that, and otherwise it's just a free event. And adults are welcome to come. It's always fun to meet some of these people that are driving these. We might have a Caterpillar there. We might have a tow truck. We might have a boom truck. I think Mike Davis agreed. He has this vehicle that goes on water and on land. I think I talked him into being there. So it's just a fun time for kids to come up, and you can crawl in the vehicles and sort of see what they are. And like I said, it's fun. It only lasts. It's from 5:30, because we have to wait till people get off work, from 5:30 until 7. But you can come early. The food will probably start serving about 5 o'clock, and we'll start welcoming people in. It's at the south parking lot, the elementary school parking lot. So we use those 2 elementary parking lots for the vehicles. And then we use the rest of the parking. Anybody can park there. So it's really easy access if you can figure out how to get to the school. That's the caveat.
Yes.
We have a new route about every other day.
Yeah, well, I believe
Donaldson.
Donaldson's when they want? Okay, because I thought Dodge would be open, but no.
No, I don't think is Dodge. I think Dodge is closed after school. I think Dodge may be closed. I think your best bet is to go Main Street to Donaldson and then up Donaldson. I haven't tried, so I don't know about Dodge. So if you're familiar, you can try it. But I thought it was going to be closed. But it's always a fun time. So. Like I said, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no, there's something about trucks that when little kids see them, their eyes just light up.
I know it. So last year, I think we had a brand new livestock trailer there. That was it was shiny and new, and the kids could go up the ramp. They were just having a ball in there, sticking their heads out the livestock trailer. So you just never know who's going to show up or what's going to be there, but it's always going to be a good time.
I wouldn't think livestock trailer, but see, this is what kids love.
Well, you never know. I think it was the ramps that really got them, because they could run down one and up the other, and it was pretty noisy in there. I was glad I was outside, but they were looking like they had a great time, and to be able to. So I think a couple of years ago we had 4 little kids that were in the wheel well of a great big tractor. So you just see all sorts of things. So it's a fun time to come. So just encourage everybody to come out and enjoy these last 2 events of our 10 days of busy time. And we'll see you at Ride the Rock on the 13th and Touch a Truck Night on Monday the 15th.
See you there.